Hi, Aquarius. Welcome to your November 2021 astrological forecast. Planets are in Scorpio at the beginning of this month. However, Mercury is still in Libra up until like the 4th, where you have Libra in your chart as your ninth house. So it's been there for a while. It went retrograde, then it went direct and whatever. So it's just finishing up its last few days there in your ninth house of travel and communications, so you could still be putting like finishing touches on something or other when it comes to anything like that. Then actually, okay, Mercury moves into Scorpio, where you have Scorpio in your chart as your 10th house, okay, of your public life, your personal and professional reputation, how you're known to the public. It's your house of your career, more or less. But it's your most public house in your chart. So you're kind of like in the spotlight right now. The sun is here up until like the 20th. Okay, hang on. Yeah, up until the 20th. Mars is in Scorpio all month. Let's see here. Yeah, there's a new moon in Scorpio on the 4th. So all of this is happening in your 10th house of your career. I would have to say that having Mars here, especially like right now, okay, Mars just moved into Scorpio like on October 30th. So it's only, like been a few days or whatever, but Mars is the ego planet. It's a very physical and energetic planet, but it's like a planet of competition. Okay, so if you were after a certain position, okay, in your career, or if you were out for, let's say, like an award of some kind, or recognition, credit for something that you've done, work that you've done, or even just like work that you've done in the past. If you're retired or you don't work at all, this is your social status. It's status period. It's like in your career or your personal life. Okay, so right now you're especially with Mercury here, people are discussing you. The sun is bringing attention to you. So if you were trying to hide out or whatever, I don't really think it's going to happen. Mainly also because you still have Jupiter and Saturn in your first house. Okay. Next month, Jupiter will be moving to your second house of Pisces, okay? But for now, you still have these planets in your first house. So especially that Jupiter does still bring an awful lot of opportunity to you. So if there was a position that you would like, now's the time to really go after it. It looks to me like it's in your favor. It's something that you'll more than likely achieve, so, like, don't be surprised if even someone contacts you about something that you've done in the past, even an old employer or someone you used to work with. It could be for any reason, but if you're in the media at all, if you're some kind of celebrity or whatever, now is the time that you more than likely were interviewed. Let's say like last month when planets were in Libra in your ninth house, and now your interview is being aired right now. It's on the internet or it's in paper form, regular newspaper, magazine, something physical, whatever. So, just if you were trying to get the public's attention, you've got it, okay? The sun moves into Sagittarius on the 21st, where you have Sagittarius in your chart as your 11th house of your friends and associates, any kind of group or organization that you belong to. It's where you would normally go to hang out, but it's also the house of dreams, hopes, and wishes. Okay, so the sun's here on the 21st, and Mercury moves into Sagittarius on the 24th. I do have to go back, though, just a second here about this new moon on the 4th in your 10th house. If you were trying for some kind of new beginning in your career, a new position, new something or other, even your personal status within your own community, that's about when it would happen, okay? There's also a full moon partial eclipse in the sign of Taurus on the 19th, and where you have Taurus in your chart is your 4th house. It's directly across from this 10th house. Okay, so your 4th house is your personal life, your home life, your family. Okay, so maybe something could possibly occur, let's say at home or in your personal life, that you have to stop whatever it is that you're doing, whatever social or professional climb that you're making right now, you know, the ladder of success. You may have to interrupt that briefly to take care of something that is happening at home with your family, or your actual physical home where you live, or your personal life. But it's just, you know, brief, whatever, you know. I feel personal life is always far more important than professional anyway, so it's worth it to take care of whatever, you know. But you can always go back to whatever it is you were doing at work. Work can always wait, right? So I just wanted to mention that, okay? But anyway, so you have these planets in Sagittarius, and in fact, the planet Venus is in Sagittarius up until the 4th. It's ending its stay there, so you still have Venus in your 11th house of friends and everything up till, like I said, November 4th. Just those few days, I doubt very much if it's going to make you know, too much of a difference. Venus does move into Capricorn on the 5th and is here all month. Where you have Capricorn in your chart is your 12th house. So a lot of times when planets are in your 11th house and you're out there socializing, even if you're not socializing in person, you're online or you're in contact with more people usually at this time. Especially with Mercury moving into Sagittarius on the 24th, and of course when the Sun moves there on the 21st, you notice a little bit of a difference. A lot of times, you know, you're getting together with friends because this time of year is like Thanksgiving in the States, you know, so it's a holiday that we celebrate here in America. Maybe you're doing something like that. It's a lot of times that people travel home to be with their families, and not necessarily like Christmas or New Year's. Thanksgiving is the big day in America usually for families to get together. Okay, so it could be you are seeing people because of that, you know, that there's people in town right now. But having Venus in your 12th house here, and this is going to be, okay, from now, okay, from November 5th until March 6th of next year. That's how long Venus is going to be in Capricorn, okay? And it's in your 12th house of secrets, of behind-the-scenes occurrences, movements taken by you or someone else, okay? This kind of almost, because it's going to be here this long, could be that you are secretly involved in some kind of an affair, maybe. Maybe, yeah, maybe you're married or something and you're seeing somebody, you know, in secret. Or you have a secret admirer, or you are a secret admirer, okay? Because it's Venus, you know, I do have to mention the whole romance thing, okay? But if you're not into anything like that, it could be that you are working on something Venus related, like a creative project of some kind, some form of art, or something dealing with beauty. You could even be working on you yourself. You are making some kind of physical change to your appearance that when is done, it's almost like, you know, people do a double take, because not that you looked bad previously, you just look so different than you did before. But it's an enhancement of what you already, you know, have going for you. So it's not like, you know, this total makeover or anything, but there's something that's going on there with Venus behind the scenes for as long as it is. You know, or you could even just be having some really nice dreams and even daydreams just about romance, even if you just like get into like romantic novels or something like that, or movies or whatever, or and then like kind of like comparing it to like your everyday love life and wondering, you know, isn't my life like this book or this movie, or you know, whatever. whatever. But, you know, a lot of times it does mean that, you know, someone, you have a secret admirer, or you are the secret admirer, and somebody could put the moves on you, you know, behind, if you are married, you know, behind everyone's back. It may even surprise you. Of course, you're flattered, but you know what I mean. Okay, so anyways, back to your 11th house of Sagittarius. Okay, so having the Sun and Mercury here towards the end of the month just means that you're really in touch a lot with your friends or associates, or you're networking even. Okay, you know, trying to like get out there and meet people that will actually help you personally, but also professionally. In fact, you could be meeting someone, you may have expressed like a desire to meet a certain person because they either do what you would like to do, or they're part of some organization that you would like to belong to. So one of your friends could actually introduce you to someone right now that can help you in some way or other, especially career-wise. Because again, remember, you still have Jupiter in your first house. It rules expansion and opportunity. So you still have a lot of opportunity coming in, you know, for you, like until the end of December. Not that you won't when it leaves. Jupiter will move into your second house of income. So there's a big expansion right there. Okay. So, anyway, let's see here. Okay. That's about it. The outer planets are still where they are, where they were before. You have Saturn and Jupiter in Aquarius in your first house, Neptune in Pisces in retrograde motion in your second house, Uranus in retrograde motion in Taurus in your fourth house, Pluto still in your 12th house of Capricorn. Okay, so that's pretty much it right now. So the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Aquarius on the 10th and 11th. And the best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Leo, and those dates are the 24th, 25th, and 26th. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, any kind of gambling or speculation, and anything to do with children is the 6th, 7th, 19th, 20th, and 21st. The best time for money is the 12th, 13th, 14th, 27th, and 28th. The best time for your career is the 4th and 5th, and the best time for communication and travel is the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 14th, 15th, 16th, 29th, and 30th. So I hope you enjoyed your astrological forecast for November. Please subscribe to my channel if you're new, and if you're a subscriber, thank you so much for returning and supporting me. Okay, please like and share this video. Check out Ask Me a Question in the description box below. It's for people who are really only curious about one thing or other in regards to their chart, and they really don't want their whole chart done. However, if you would like your chart done, there's also a link there to my website for more information on that. Okay, so also check out my weekly forecast, and again, don't forget to subscribe. See you next week. Goodbye.